I'm finding T-levels really helpful. I'm finding everything that I learned very relevant to what I want to do in the future. I feel much more confident about going into the health sector as I'm getting work experience alongside as schoolwork. I enjoy coming in. I do placement. I'm going on placement on Wednesdays. I'm starting in January. I'm really excited for that because I get to be in a hospital and deal with real-life patients and really understand what the workplace is like even before I start actually working.
I feel like I get so much hands-on experience. Like I get to experience best of both worlds, like how I'm supposed to conduct myself, how I'm supposed to talk to patients, and also learning about the theory and the biology behind it. It's a rare opportunity.
When speaking to other people, I think the biggest struggle was for everybody, and the majority is actually not being able to have the industry placements put in place prior to actually delivering. And I think that was a great struggle. But with us, because we had the connections, I was able to kind of embed it from year one, moving on to year two as well. So we kind of stretched the placement hours where our students are actually fortunate enough to go once a week. And we started from September in year 12, starting off with the level 2 care certificate and then progressing into placement and in wards from January onwards.
So we've worked with Mulberry UTC for a long time, supporting their health-related programmes. We come in and deliver the care certificate programme with them, and we support with work experience. When we heard about T-levels, we wondered if this was an opportunity for us to work again with Mulberry. We feel quite passionate as an organisation about working with our local colleges and UTCs to try and support local people into local jobs. Barts Health is one of the biggest employers in this area, and so we really want to maximise any opportunity we can to help people get to work with us. And so we approached Mulberry to see what they were working on with regards to T-levels. They said they were going to look at a T-level in health. So we said, could we look with them to sort of work out what the placements might be, what that programme might look like, how we might support them on that programme. And so that's what we did. Mulberry have been absolutely brilliant right from the beginning, have worked really with partnership with us. And I think that's why it's worked so well. I know that there's been a real struggle to get T-levels rolled out nationally. But I think it's really important that you have an organisation that wants to work with you. And that's what we did. We looked at the learning outcomes that were required. We looked at how we could deliver those in our organisation. We looked at what areas in Barts Health would suit people for placements and what wouldn't. And then we worked out a model in how we would run our placements. We came in as a team and we worked regularly with the students, and we worked really well with Sahela. I've always worked well with the teaching team here. They've been brilliant. And so the students get to know us all along before they come out for placement. We meet up regularly and we review how the programme's going, and since its launch we've refined it a few times to make sure that it suits both us and Mulberry. Now we deliver some really successful high quality placements.
We've always taken work experience seriously, but the structure of the T-level means it's really at the heart of the qualification, which means that students don't see it as an add-on or just something to add to their personal statement. They know it's part of that course and see it as an integral part of that course, and that's a real step forward for vocational education. Barts NHS Trust is the biggest local employer in Tower Hamlets, but the vast majority of Tower Hamlets residents who work at Barts NHS Trust do so in the very lowest pay grades, as cleaners and porters and possibly as healthcare assistants. And so one of our purposes as a UTC is to empower local people to be able to work in really highly skilled jobs in their local NHS Trust. And Barts really took that seriously and became a sponsor of the UTC, and they believe in that vision as well. And so we've always had that close working relationship. But it has to be said that that relationship was nowhere near as close until the T-levels started. It is difficult to recruit health and social care teachers, and we're really lucky to have a team of subject specialists who teach here at the UTC. But the T-level demands more than that, really. It demands more than health and social care, and particularly in the second year when the occupational specialism really starts, the need to understand how hospital wards or the healthcare setting actually works in practice means that a classroom teacher is going to be unlikely to be able to deliver the absolutely clear knowledge of what current best practice is within a healthcare setting. So it's been great for us because we've discovered nurses who are wonderful teachers, who our students really enjoy learning from. But it's also really been a source of excellent subject specialism that we've never really previously thought of.
When they go in, if they've already know things like this, by the time they go in, because sometimes what you study in uni or in colleges in paper is quite different to real life. And with that, they may be good in writing, good in putting everything in paper, but physically, because when I first started with them, they are shy. This is one of the reasons why I came in, to develop their confidence, and then at least they know what to expect when they go to real life, so it won't be like a new ball game for them. That way they'll be able to just blend in and the transition will be easy for them.
I mean, I think the students on our T-level course are absolutely clear that this is what they want to do. And so at 16, they're finding themselves in hospital working and working alongside professionals. And that's really, something that's not really been seen before, I think. It's hugely motivating for students who come from our local area, who feel that there's this direct line now into the work that they want to do, which is just, the progression is absolutely clear for them.